Where did she get Alfie?
I don't know.
You will find out in due time, but not from me.
Okay.
She once again kind of smiles and kind of goes to a little bit off to the side of the statue to one of the many hanging banners in this room, and seemingly like almost flicks a switch. You aren't quite able to tell from where you're standing currently, or any of you guys are standing currently, but you suddenly hear like this clicking and this movement of material behind you all, and she kind of walks around you and gestures you to follow. A promise is a promise. Follow me.
Where are we going?
I told you I'd help you find the eyes. And she leads you back into the portal room. If you follow, that is.
What are these?
I will follow.
What do these creatures symbolize on the banners here? Who are they?
These represent Ashenvault. These are our symbols for her.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen the flag or the banners near Sapphira's place of worship.
This is the first I remember seeing these banners here.
I fear that our memory is not what it used to be.
That's fair. I was more in reference to the specific banners, blue banners, I believe, that priestess helps weave.
Are you referring to the banners with the white sun on them?
Yes.
That's another symbol of Ashenvault?
That is a symbol of Sapphira, the mother of the overworld.
Out of game. I think that was the day that I missed.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was because I was the trip there.
I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up the photos, looking at everything.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take the DM's word that we've seen them before.
Okay.
In the I can actually just quickly tell you guys where they are. In the pictures of the cabin that belong to Kiana, those banners on the wall that have the light blue stripe, the dark blue, the dark blue stripes on the side, the white gradient down, and the white sun. Those are the flags of Sapphira. And I'm assuming you guys follow her?
Yep, I follow.
Following.
Alright.
Yeah, following.
She leads you to this small room that once was covered by what appeared to be a wall that you couldn't you could kind of see was a bit off at the time, but none of you really paid too much attention to it. And on this golden pedestal, there's this red orb. To it, she goes up to it and gestures one of you to pick it up. And as she's gesturing, she says, "This is where your journey truly starts. I cannot get involved past this point, so the best I can do is help answer questions that may have arisen previously and help guide you to your next path." And she stands behind this podium that has this golden podium with this orb on it too. And if you go to grab it,
Okay, looking at the podium and that, can we see? Does it look like it might be dangerous for us to grab it?
make a perception check or investigation.
Sorry, which one now?
Investigation. It's yes, you're looking for something specific.
I'm also gonna look for any switches underneath the orbs on the roll as well.
Good. I would have preferred the perception. That's a 16 anyways.
Investigation, right?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Alright, there is nothing wrong. This is just a regular pedestal.
With a magic orb on it.
With a magic orb on it, of course.
I think I look at Waltoff and say such a religious artifact should be handled by someone of your stature.
Waldorf will nod sagely and take the orb from the pedestal.
Alright. You go to pick up this orb, and as you grab it, it feels very hot. Not quite burning, but hotter than anything should feel. and beneath this orb, there seems to be a carving into the pedestal itself. What languages do you speak, Waldorf?
I speak Common and Elvish. And apparently annoying.
You cannot quite read it.
I investigate.
You go up to it and you see this writing on this pedestal. What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Halfling.
You cannot read it.
Okay.
Would anyone else like to take a look at the pedestal?
I think Peter's the only one with a lot of languages.
So what's up there?
Well, there was this eye, this red orb with this pupil slit in it. That Woldov now has possession of, and there's some writing on the pedestal. What language do you speak?
I grab the little pouch at my side. Comprehend languages. I go up to the pedestal and to touch it. I speak all languages.
Okay. Do you want to cast that spell? Do you want to see if you can read it normally?
I can't.
Okay, you can't read Infernal?
No.
Okay. On it says, to those chosen by the gods, your next step should be in the House of Bones.
Our next step should be, it says, in the House of Bones.
Interesting.
House of Bones.
To the priestess again. Tfin?
Nephi.
Nephi. This House of Bones, is this somewhere that you might be able to guide us to?
That she seems to ponder for a second. Sounds more like it'd be located in the overworld. Back with your the goddess or the priestess of Sulphira, Kana, I believe. She should be able to guide you further there. I'm certain, though, that we will be crossing paths again when the time calls for it.
Sorry, outside of character, Kana is the priestess we met previously?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the elf one.
The elf one, okay.
House of Bones.
Is there any other assistance that you might provide us other than... Will we be able to find Elfie? What I need is a list of names. I'll be honest with you, I've got to look at Discord to remember everybody's name anyways, so...
Nafi, do you mean?
No, the elf priestess.
Anna?
Kiena?
Kiena.
Where did you get Elfie?
I don't know. See, now I've lost my train of thought. Is there? Will we be able to find Telfi?
Tiana?
It's getting closer.
I can't tell this is a character. You're genuinely struggling.
Oh, no, I'm generally struggling. This is me not being able to remember names.
Okay, do you want me to DM you the names so you can have it right in front of you at all times?
Well, put it somewhere where I can look at it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about all times, but
I'll just DM it to you real quickly.
Would you be able? Will we be able to find the priestess in her temple, or is she perhaps moved on since we last talked with her?
She's been there for the past 100 years, so I'm assuming she should be there.
Do you perhaps know of a quicker way for us to travel rather than overland? This mysterious netherish area, I feel like we're in perhaps a odd sort of dimension here that may help speed up our travel somewhat.
She looks at you, looks you up and down, and with a smirk says, "None that an elf like yourself can handle."
This feels like a challenge. Is it because of the danger, or is it because of our memory loss, perhaps, that you suggest this?
A bit of both.
And maybe hiding the never-ending fire and burning souls.
I feel like you have a grudge against me. I don't know who you are fully, and I apologize if I've insulted you. But I would respect if you at least attempted to dial down the hostility.
I fear that good Peter's attitude may have been somewhat soured by our dour companion Morden. But we do thank you for your assistance in this matter, wholeheartedly, all of us, though not all of us may be able to fully extend that courtesy to you.
She simply smiles and nods. It is an honor to assist. And she gestures back to the portal with a smile and just kind of says, I believe now it is time for you to be heading home. Or at least continue on your journey.
Thank you again, and we shall take our leave.
She, as you leave, she waves to you and just kind of, almost a prayer, but not quite. Kind of says, "May Ashenvault protect you." And she turns and goes back in the direction of the statue. And
So it looks like we are back on the road again.
Well, let's get out of here.
I walk back to the portal.
Alright. And I'm just gonna assume you all go back through the portal.
I think that's probably a good assumption. Unless somebody wants to explore the nether. I'll take that as a no.
Are you coming with us or not?
I wonder if his mic's even on.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
He's been very quiet. I don't know if it's his dourness or if he was actually asleep.
No, pondering. I will go back.
Alright, everyone make a constitution saving throw once again for the dimensional travel and sudden change in temperature.
12.
Alright.
13.
Okay.
8.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going through after them. I got a 1 this time.
Okay, this time, Wuldav and Harmon, Harmon, you feel fairly fine. Wuldav, you, this time feel a little bit dizzy, but you don't feel nearly as dizzy as you were when you first crossed. Morden, you got an 8? You go through the portal and you feel sick.
I'm gonna walk 20 feet away from the portal.
you kind of like it takes you a minute to kind of like get your balance and stuff. Think like when you like just get off a ride at like a fair or something. It kind of takes like a second to get your balance, and then you're fine to continue on. Peter, you step out of this portal, and the sudden like drop in temperature causes you just this freezing sensation, and what's the word? And this dizziness and just this sick feeling, and you throw up.
Okay.
And you're back in the portal room.
So stepping around the vomit, because I don't think I did that last time.
No.
I'll prestidigitate the air and clean it up. You're welcome.
I could so be mean and just make you guys roll consistent constitution saving throws. Just because the smell.
It is contagious, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you guys are all kind of. I'm assuming you guys all leave the portal room.
Well, we must decide where we want to go, but I don't want to be around the stench.
Yes. Well, let's get topside and see. Do we know what time of day it is?
From where you are currently, in like kind of like you're still kind of in the like tunnel area, like kind of just heading back up those stairs. You can't tell. As far as you're aware, it's like Schrodinger's cat, but with daylight. It is both night and day simultaneously at this point.